there's probably, well, military intel knows who Elias Yoder is, right? Firearms and more. 5 guns every American should own, right? You want to see him? See him? That's Elias Yoder. He's got the Amish hat, and it looks like he'd be raising a barn with Weird Al Yankovic. Can you see him? See him? See him? That's Earl. That's Nancy Wilson. I put that one up because she's so silver-haired and beautiful, and it says RSVP, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Where's my Halle Berry from Boomerang? You ever watch Boomerang? And they have the part in there where, Halle Berry goes and touches, what's her face? Robin Givens. Yeah, she's cute. Robin Givens' shoulder, right? And she looks like, you just, patted me on the shoulder like we're peers, right? And you're feeling pretty uppity, right? And Halle Berry's not getting it because she doesn't understand the hierarchy because she's innocent, according to the movie, right? And she thinks that Marcus can be innocent too and develop feelings like I've never lost you, and feelings like I'll never have you, And he had to have sex with Eartha Kitt. Okay, guys, would that movie be as funny if Eartha Kitt tried to get him to have sex with her, to maintain the business and the guy making the videos that go too far and so forth? Would that movie be as funny if Eartha Kitt was doing it to Marcus después Halle Berry instead of primero Halle Berry? Because they're going to lose that big deal and it might put him out of business. And, it's just affecting his work, what you're doing from Robin Givens, right? And so, what's the destruction of all marriage? Human invention taking away holy covenants. Money. Money, 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 money. So I couldn't RSVP. I don't have a Nancy Wilson to RSVP with at this time. Because you guys are such fucking assholes, right? Sucks, right? And I'm watching this guy, and he's going on about these guys killing each other over money in the streets of L.A. And they went and got these guns to kill these 2 guys that were trying to kill everybody and get away with the money. So Bonnie and Clyde were Clyde and Clyde, and they were lovers in prison, and then they came up with an idea to get money, to have life-changing money, to get away with it. Okay, how about just live the Lord's Prayer? No? Okay. I dove into the very bowels of hell. I was born in the bowels, we thrill, blow everybody up with it's in the book of Revelation, right? Earl, son of Ralph Mary, right? And then I had to go to Fort Huachuca, which is the most disgusting home invasion, pervert complex in the history of, oh my gosh, I got to get out of Cabrini Green now. Just looking out of the window, watching the asphalt grow. Well, Elias Yoder probably he labeled this, my name on it, and what the hell is this man talking about? Talking about the Gospels. Talking about eternity. I'm talking about the book of Revelation. I'm talking about the man whose life, is being shared in parts from John writing it down in a cave in North Africa and saying, when will this madness end? When will we live globally the faith of the apostles? During Earl's lifetime, the one they call Lord. Ragnarok. Lord, lay preacher, second coming in hillbilly redneck. Just like it says in the Bible. Right? Son of Mary, just like it says in the Bible and the Quran. Okay. And so, there's so much overwhelming evidence to prove the Gospels through my family than any other family ever had available to the public to go under public scrutiny through scientists going, I think this is okay. It's the ape playing chess, right? George up the jungle. Watch out for that tree. And so, no, I'm very sane, very lucid, and very funny. The people that are not sane and not lucid do not laugh at these videos. In the future, they're all, Earl is so kind, he's so sweet, and he's so fun. Ooh, he makes the Gospels fun. All I want to do, right? In the future, people are like going, gosh, this is, it's like talking to the little Japanese kids soaking in the tub watching Hee-Haw, and the ladies crying over my body looking so horrible. For the kids, it's like, wow, he kind of looks like Grandpa. Okay, Grandpa drank lots of sake and didn't exercise. Yeah. Grandpa was kind of lazy. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that way. It's, there are lots of people's grandpas that kind of looked like I look now. But most of them drink too much sake ate too much and realized that they weren't the best jock and they're never going to be the best jock. So why keep trying to be the best jock when pudding tastes so good and I love ice cream? Me too, you know. So. But they're being destroyed by a toxic environment because of economic toxins and poisoning, and they can't stop it. So they're just going to enjoy yourself with me, right? Because there ain't no sin in folks getting loud. They don't do that much in Japan. It's not really their culture, okay? That's more of a pata African culture thing, or, you know, a Viking culture kind of thing. Rock gods and things like that. And so it's not really Japanese culture to get loud and disturb your neighbors. There's so much empathy and respect because it's tight-knit family for a long-ass motherfucking sticking time. Sayonara. Sayonara. Marlon Brando. Saya freaking Nara. And what was his name again? Red Buttons. Yeah, that was so sad when him and his wife commit suicide because they can't be together. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. That would make my Emily cry. Yeah, it's a sad movie. Art imitating life or life imitating art? That's a good question, right? Because we've been being manipulated by people that turn us into artifacts. So it's more like life imitating art than it is art imitating life. Because we've had idolatry telling us what to do for a long mother sticking time. But you need guns to kill each other to maintain your art and its wealth. Okay. This whole life imitating art shit has got to stop immediately. Hell, why? I'm sick and freaking tired of it here. Okay? I've had enough. So, and I was going to reply because I get feedback on these things. You know, there's a lot of guys like this guy. You see how that gun room, it's full of guns, right? And he might even sleep with a gun under his pillow, right? And he's having sex with his daughter, and his wife wants to take the gun out from under the pillow and shoot him, but then there's nowhere to go. The kids will end up in foster care and end up being sexually exploited and abused by the people on the outside that sold them the guns. And she'll have to go to prison and be abused by women that hate her because she's a right-wing extremist and a Nazi. So she has no choices. She just has to put up with it till they die. And then maybe someday that guy on YouTube named Earl will be able to fix the technology. So we won't have to put up with any more of this life imitating art bullshit, right? Yo, look, we're at the Louvre. There's artwork here and that's more valuable than Smalls' life. Don't ace it to the beast. Okay, maybe Dennis Leary will help us and get us all some NyQuil. No, seriously, these videos are funny. I know most of you don't laugh because, like, what's he talking about? But most people are like, good gravy, this guy is freaking hilarious. Like Robin Williams being the genie on Son of a Bitch almost lost the job for Russell Means, right? That was funny, too. Oh, shit. Okay. Wow. I know. Will Smith told me, he was like, you're the encyclopedia, you know, Encyclopedia Brown joke books, but I'm Encyclopedia Peach. I'm not Brown. Patrick's mom's Brown. It's okay. That's funny, too. Really, it is. You just got to understand Patrick. And Steffi. My Steffi. That woman, man. I didn't want her to be institutionalized and incarcerated, so I tolerated a lot of hell from her that I shouldn't have, right? And in ancient times, I wouldn't have. And you get all these people sitting there, your heroes out there killing people for bank money are also the people that made sure that the Loving family wasn't married in Virginia and had to go live in Washington, D.C., right? Forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal faithful peace. You'll invent villains to be heroes, and you will continue to do so until the apocalypse. Well, it's apocalypse now. You don't think so? I'm not Martin Scorsese, and I'm not asking Larry Fishburne to be in my movie. Because he doesn't listen too good. The only people I ask to be in my movie are the ones that reply to me in prayer. Yeah. And Jennifer Lopez have this thing, if I stay here with you, Hustlers crew, this bird will never change, and bird will never change. Awesome guitar solo, right? No, I'm a free bird. You know, I'm the type of person that wanted, and one day they died, you know, and the whole thing with Yolanda, you know, if that's the last person I ever make love with the rest of my life, and that's Yolanda in, you know, in her gray years right there. Oh, it just turned up. They turned up the TV. Oh, they went to screensaver. But right there. No, she does kind of look like my, it's not on there anymore. Oh, there it is, right there. Doesn't she does kind of resemble? She does kind of look like my Yolanda. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. You know, if you're a 60-year-old man and you wake up every morning and she says, "Come up, instead of my hands touching me, I want your hands to touch me," and you're like, "Thank you." Okay. And you're that way every time, you know. I remember when Law was sitting there one time, I'd go open the door for her, you know, because she liked that. And she said, "Well, I better enjoy this while it lasts." I said, "You planning on breaking up?" I told her, I said, "No, Law, man, we could be 96 years old, okay?" Of course, she was born in 69 and I was born in 66, so she'd be 93. Okay, so I could be 96, you could be 93. We could pull up in one of those old jalopies. I get my walker and put it out. "Now, don't you move, honey. Law, I'm coming." I'd be making my way around, you know, like the pervert dude on Family Guy, you know, who's the one with the big jaw. "Okay, honey, it's okay. I'm coming around. I'm coming around that mountain. Coming around the mountain when he comes. I'll be coming. There's an emu back here coming around the mountain when he comes." This is funny. Shut up. And I get around and she's waiting there and I open the door for her and I help her step out. And that's my girl. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cold outside. That's all I ever wanted. All I ever wanted. Did Val Kilmer sing his parts in that, or did they get like a Donny Osmond to sing his role? Because we know that ain't the guy from SVU, you know, the Dr. Wong guy, whatever and stuff, who voices that character's real singing voice. We all know that's Donny Osmond, who beat up Donny Bottaducci, right? In the boxing ring there. Guys, forgive debt and trespass, love one, and turn out faithful peace, right? The only reason that Danny Bottaducci and Donny Osmond would have to go into a boxing ring if Danny Bottaducci kept calling Donny Osmond's wife a slut. Okay, put the gloves on. You just want me to kick your ass, right? Well, I'm going to do it to where I can't disable you, but I'll teach you a lesson. Come on, Limp Bizkit. I'm feeling awfully Creed today. With arms wide open, I will say, "Hit me in the face. I'll step back and I'll pepper you up till I knock you out with arms wide open." Right? If the dog is biting a child, definitely stand over the dog and put the ki that dog's head into the ground. It's vicious and it won't stop. Okay? If a pit bull comes and attacks a child that kind of defended itself, stuff like that, you go put you send that pit bull to its ancestors. Mus rapido. Don't PC it. Damn it, Bobby Schuller. When you're teaching the Gospels, don't act like a bitch. Act like a man. Be a man with all the rage of a be a man. Don't be as mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Let them know exactly what the fuck you're doing. You're not selling fortune cookies. You're like Sun Yat-sen and Confucius. Is it right? Do it. If it's wrong, don't. Okay? There's thousands of ways to sin, maybe hundreds and millions, but there's only one way to worship. And I like it that way. And where's my little gray-haired, beautiful brown woman to say, "I love you, Earl"? You guys are so fucking mean. That was supposed to be me and Yolanda Denise Gilliard. Yeah, but no! Most of you, with my talents and abilities, when you found out in Sierra Vista what they said they did, it was declassified. It was classified. It was declassified information, not classified information. What they said they did with Andre Raphael would have gone through killing everybody at that fort till he died killing the last one he could. Well, because vengeance is mine, so saith the Lord. I am the sword. Now give me the gun and pass the tax-free bait and the ammunition, right? Out of the night when the full moon is bright. I have to go stop the eagle, right? Because you guys are given bad gospels. You're not given these kind of gospels. You might be given a little bit of his kind of gospels, but not hers. That's Autumn in New York. It's a very good song. Yeah. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. I will always, because of my Raquel. I don't know if I would have. I'm sure that Ella would have had her Raquel moment. No, Ella was different. You know, she fell in love with that European guy and said, "I don't care if everybody forgive it. He was good to me and he made me feel loved, and that's who I wanted to be with. I didn't care if it was forbidden at the golf club. Fuck the golf club. Okay? Tell Sam Lacey, get the hell out of there. They don't. If you were married to a white lady, they wouldn't let you in the golf club. Come on, get out. Let's go. Come on. Not in Virginia, you ain't. I'm pretty sure it was pretty similar in Kansas at that time. Okay, no, it was 1970s. Oh, political correctness. Right, don't hit the dog. If the dog is mauling a child, come down, key eye, focus power, right on top of that dog's skull, real fast. Okay, it'll push it down into the jaw, take that jaw apart real quick. Yeah, it'll come out. Yeah, it's the best thing. It's the best you can do, Liam Neeson, the Gray. You're a lion voicing the voice of God. You're like Charlton Heston, man. Or do you think and believe you're right when you're obviously fucking wrong, Liam Neeson? You the naked gun, Liam Neeson? Still making money to pay bills to live here, Liam Neeson? Hi. Have you met Jennifer Lopez yet? She's got to be one of the toughest celebrities I've ever met. She is so strong. They keep sending her back in, and this is so hard. He keeps yelling at me because we're not doing it. It's like, why aren't you doing it? I'm not yelling at you. I'm just asking you, why can't you see this ship is sinking? This ship is sinking. Maybe if I was a bisexual woman singing songs for Peter Jackson movies, you'd listen to me. Okay. Bisexual or heterosexual? I don't know. Or gay. I don't know. Annie Lennox? I'm getting, if not bisexual, homosexual out of Annie Lennox there. Yeah. Well, the monsters are crazy. But, I can listen to songs. Why? I think that's two chicks. That's like Melissa Etheridge and what's the other girl's name? I like her. She's one of my favorites. But she sings songs about guys. Well, that's because it was in the 60s. Oh, yeah. Joni Mitchell. Yeah, love Joni Mitchell, man. And her voice, cinch you up, get me a beer. Don't you? Everybody loves the laugh at the end of Big Yellow Taxi. And everybody loves Help Me. If you don't, you have shitty taste and you like American coffee better than Colombian coffee and it's shit and you need to stop it and you need to understand, okay? Maurin will explain it to you. Thank you, okay? This shit is fun. No, this is very funny stuff if you're intelligent. If you have your head completely up your ass, you read ancient books to feel like the god of your manor, then... And a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, do you understand? No, that was very funny. It's funny. No, I don't know. I don't think Billie Holiday would laugh at most of my jokes. I think Billie Holiday would be confused. What's he talking about? I don't understand him. I think she'd be a lot like Judy Krishnamurti's wife. Why did you? Because she knew that people were going to try to destroy his legacy from the face of the earth and act like he was a voodoo doctor. And she didn't want to feel his present and his future. So she just tuned out. Women do that a lot. And it's the whole hemisphere thing, in the middle, Mus Tashina, Larda Landalunda. He's trying to kill my kids and rape my wife and replace me, so I'll have no life at all. Larda Landalunda, hemisphere, here comes Speed Racer, It's Racer X, Racer D. Okay, this is funny stuff, seriously. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening, right? Women have to survive with whoever fucks them and whoever kids they have to raise unless they just want to drown the baby and then take feathers to their sisters. Oh, Joylette Club forever. Aunties will help you. All right. Throw all the condoms on top of your mother's head. Thank you. She's cute. She's very cute. What's her name? Waverly. I don't know what her, the other little girl, June. Yeah. She's the voice of Mulan. Yeah. June. From Joylette Club. Yeah. She's the voice of Mulan. Yeah. She was also on another show. No, she's very cute too. Yeah. She's very cute and very, it's Joylette Club. They're all cute. Okay, supermodel movies. And the mom who comes out with the tiger and stuff like that, wow, she's cute. And then the mom who puts the soup in the skin in the soup for the mother, wow, damn, wow. Robin Givens ain't got nothing on her, right? Damn, she fine, right? I was first wife to my husband, like looking at her going, yeah, and you would have been first wife for always and always. Only love can break a heart. Only love can mend it again. Right? Last night I hurt you. Right? No, I don't deal with guns. My dad had a 9mm and they were making our lives very uncomfortable. And I asked him if I could keep one over here. And I am considered a telekinetic according to all the super geeks at Fort Huachuca that thinks he doesn't deserve it. It's only the perverts, right? So I go over and put the gun in the top of the closet. I already have touched the gun. It has my handprints on it. I have not fired it yet. If I take it for practice and shoot it, okay. The next day, the sheriff's deputy department would come in here while I was out at the library or wherever I was, take the gun, commit a crime with it, come back here, arrest me, and incarcerate me, and I would be in Santa Fe right now and probably wouldn't have access to the Samsung Galaxy 10, right? That's how important the prayer of the Messiah is to protect us from our physical fears of our physical bodies being destroyed and them taking all our money and then trying to fuck us off the face of the planet. Only love can break a heart. Only love, and it's not true. Absence of love breaks a heart. That's just a limerick for money. I like Gene Pitney, but the man who shot Liberty Valance was not the bravest of them all. The Messiah is the bravest of them all, and I happen to be the Messiah, not a John Wayne and a Jimmy Stewart movie. Jimmy Stewart with Lee Marvin as the bad guy, Liberty Valance. I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna hit you. Like hell, I'm not. Get out of my garage. It's funny. John Wayne, going to church doesn't make you into a good person anymore than standing in your garage makes you your car. It's a joke. It's funny. Maybe Larry the Cable Guy gets it. Owen Wilson? Anyone? Bueller? Paul Newman's dead, guys. But he didn't get the joke. Okay. He wasn't around to get the joke. Well, that happens. He's a charity. He's a face on food for money and donates money to stop the money from killing us with food with a face on it for money. Oh, you mean we can put Alfredo cheese in a jar and not put a face on it and then not ask for money for it? Oh, damn! The Roman holidays have come to an end. No more holidays. It's holy days. Guys, every day is holy. Okay. What happens is when the barbarians take over the instruction of religion of worship my mind and don't worship God, they turn it into ceremonies. And the thing is it's not a ceremony, it's just giving. There's a time for giving. There's a time for working, and there's a time for giving. When you have nothing to give because you haven't put the work in on the crops, it's not time for giving, it's time for working. Oh, son of a biscuit eater, he's intelligent. Yes. Wow, you should be a scientist. Yeah, I know. I should grow up to be somebody really amazing and incredible. Yeah, I was more intelligent than Steven Spielberg and George Lucas put together at 3 years old. And he's going to grow up to be, that's why my mom wanted me to grow up to be this great and famous, important person. I should go to Hollywood and everything I say, I should write it down and turn it into a movie and have a bunch of supermodels come offer to sleep with me to get the lead in the movie so they can get the most money from the movie. It's like, no, Otto Preminger sucks and so do you. And what does Russell Simmons tell you? He's Otto Preminger and he doesn't think he is. Well, he's got a bigger dick and he's brown. Okay, Pharaoh. Gee, Ramesses the Great. Waverly, put condoms on his head too. Thank you, Waverly. Good job. Don't put Murad into bed. Okay, do you understand? It's funny. Oh, what do you guys know for funny? Shit. I'm funny. I don't care what all you motherfuckers think. I'm just sitting here making myself nauseous on all your public posts that stank. No, I don't think Elias is as bad as some of the people that are in... No. Guys, the ones that have the guns that sleep with the women's daughters that they don't want to kill because the guy will murder suicide and then go find another wife and go live in Alaska or whatever and stuff like that. I don't think Dwayne's that bad from Tack Room Bible, and I don't think Elias is. I think the wives leave them because they don't listen and they think they know everything and they keep reading that Bible, and because they get lots of encouragement from other asshole men like them on their YouTube channels that they keep going. Okay, and most of the subscribers that subscribe to their channels live in Idaho, Montana, or Alaska and have more guns than they have socks or underwear and threaten to kill their wife because their wife wants to kill them because they want them to stop sleeping with their daughters. Okay? And you're like, well, they subscribe. They don't have a phone. They have a library card when they go into town. They watch your videos when they go into town. You still care about your subscribers to help pay your bills. And please like and subscribe. It helps me share it. It helps me more than you'll ever know. What you talking about, Willis? All right. So if Elias Yoder is patient and intelligent enough to get to this point in this video, he might be, that Jennifer Lopez song, we're saving, the alien one with the light thing, feel the light. Was that it? Yeah, that's it. And so, but if he's stopped, and this man's just fucking crazy, he talks gibberish, he's schizophrenic and insane, no wonder he doesn't have any views on his channel. I don't have any views on this channel because of perverts that manipulate you with your technology to make you feel successful because you're trending and making money off of your YouTube post. You want a data center built in your backyard? How about 2 data centers? Okay. Alrighty then. And make sure that everybody can have the economy work for them so they can afford to live here, like Jesus said. And that's loving your neighbor. If you're a Roman bastard who's trying to replace the Messiah with his ball sack and his ego, right? Okay, most people don't like to listen to me talk, especially people that think they're more intelligent than me and have degrees from institutions like Caltech and MIT and Yale and Harvard and Princeton, Oxford and Cambridge, and marbles all over the floor, but they've lost their marbles and I can't get them all back together to get Stephen Hawking's head working properly. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. And what's so cool, okay, is in spirit with the prayers that I have, I hate calling you Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B get me better than Stephen Hawking, and they're more intelligent than he is. But I hate calling you Megan Thee Stallion because you're not a stallion, I'm a stallion, and I know a mare when I see one, and I'm like, that is not a stallion. That is not RuPaul. She was born that way. Yes. Yeah. You just walk up to her. Only love can break a heart. Only love can mend it again. Let me tell you something. I have a fire in me that only you can put out, Missy. She has that about her. Yeah, no, if you're a strong man that wants to protect children from bullying and people from being jealous and shitty, you want Javon in your corner. Okay, she reminds me of Layla Ali, who I also have. Okay. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I'm the Messiah and the gracious good shepherd, and that lots of women, many wives had King David. You might be one of them, and so is she. So let's all praise the Lord and make sure that Saladin was right, that we have more husbands for my wives, and you're all standing up for the Lord's Prayer immediately. L-Y. Get out of the dark, scary room. It's Dracula. Buffalo will take care of it. Okay. It's the fear demon from the book. Okay. And you think you worship it. Okay. I don't care what you do to them. Just be good to me. People always telling me you're a user. Don't give in to Billy Day's man, even if it's updated with better bass and better dance, things for people that like there ain't no sin in people getting loud. I do still like the song. Totally Dysfunctional is dysfunctional. It's No Tell Lover by Chicago, and I still like that song too. Well, most songs are dysfunctional lyrics from limericks for money that have nothing to do with love, but talk about all the time. Oh yeah. That's why I like those old-fashioned ones, like Tommy Edwards and Ella Fitzgerald and Nancy Wilson. Let's have a crush. I'm always going to have a crush on Nancy Wilson and Ella Fitzgerald. You cannot take that away from me. The way you laugh, the way you sing off key, the way we'll laugh till free. Oh no, they can't. Yeah, I also have a big crush on Billy. Yeah. The way the hypocrisy was suppressed by the time Nancy got there, life was a lot more gentle on Nancy. So when you look at pictures I don't like to look at pictures when Billy gets older. It's too sad because they destroyed her. Okay, the hypocrisy was repressed on women like Nancy by the time, because the sacrifices that Billy made by singing Strange Fruit and My Man and all the things that she did. And Ella didn't get sexually abused because she wasn't Dorothy Dandridge. Dorothy Dandridge was the one that got sexually abused and died early from the abuse. Okay? Ella lived longer because she was the one with the songbird that the guys didn't want to fuck, but everybody wanted to come hear her sing, and everybody wanted to fuck Dorothy. And Ella knew that, and Dorothy knew that. And Dorothy would tell everybody, no, she sings better than I. She's one of the most beautiful singers in the world. It's just men are shallow and think with their dick, and there's nothing we women can do about that. Okay. Damn, you is ugly. Shut up, Alice Walker. Okay, so you understand? I don't like Alice Walker. No. She's pretentious, rude, arrogant, and mean. And so is Diane Reeves. Okay. And I felt sorry for, that's why I had a big crush on Tracy Chapman. Well, because, like I protect, lesbian women come to Cleveland unto Earl, like protect me from these horrible people. And a lot of the women sometimes can be worse than the men. Alice Walker's a preterist. She thinks she's the giver goddess, black goddess of the clouds, and Diane Reeves the same way. And poor Tracy Chapman, I'm like, oh, baby, just run, blink twice. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Okay, well, you don't have to fight. Get the hell out of there. Get out of Sub City. Run. I've been in Anacostia too. Okay, get out of there. I still have a crush on Tracy Chapman. She just has trouble opening up because she's been abused for so long for being strong. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. She's a strong kiddo. She's a very strong woman. I'm always going to have a crush on Tracy Chapman. And the way we laugh till 3, you can't take that away from me. Right? I'm not going to get shot in the throat by a crazy white bitch. It's not going to happen. Well, because I'm in control of quantum computing and not the assholes in close proximity to me building data centers real furiously. We need more data centers. Okay. Trump, go blow up their data centers and have them move their quantum computing out of Iran so we have better, quote, control of our technology. You can't even control your own sexual impulses. What makes you think you can control technology there? Jafar, you phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty living space there, Jafar. Okay. It's true. Something so-so because I know. Thanks, Javon. I'm going to always call you, you're my Javon. I'm not calling you, okay, if I call you Megan, there's no stallion involved. And I don't want to call you a mare because you're not a horse, you're a woman. Megan the woman. There. I'm fixing your name. Because I do that for people I like. Meanie? You're a meanie. No, I like her a lot. Maybe she doesn't like, maybe the people that named her Javon could be mean to her too, and she wanted to get away from that. I'm sorry, Megan the woman. I love you too. Thanks, Cardi. I love you too. No, we're not calling you booze. Okay. It's just, we're not playing cards with you either. Unless you want us to. Can we play strip poker? Only I don't take my clothes off. Every time I win a hand, I keep my clothes on. And every time I win a hand. Every time I lose a hand, you win a hand, I keep my clothes on. And every time, so either way, you're just taking off your clothes real fast, right? Well, that's the only, you don't want to see me naked. You'll start to cry like the little poor sweet ladies in Japan that were murdered for helping Suzuki keep me calm in prayer to fix quantum computing. You are so cute. Stop crying. You got Megan crying. You guys are so cute. You're so cute. I love you both so much. See, did that work? That keep my clothes on, and please keep your on too. You know how I care about both of you with your clothes off. We need sexual healing now. Forget Jennifer Lopez. I want these two now. And no, you're not the dog. And no, your dad's not cleaning a gun and is a cop. No, I love Billy Crystal too. You've been doing your research. It's Megan. She went to school. You didn't go to school. You don't do research. All you do is just say, you want to have sex with me, now give me all your money. I know you, Cardi. Okay, you're so cute. Oh, she's cute. Hey, when you got to survive, you got to do what you got to do to survive. Okay, so we're going to love, so you don't ever have to do this for anybody but the right man ever again. With Bob as my witness. So help me, Bob. Right? We'll talk more later. Okay, I love you. Thanks, girls. Thanks, Jennifer. Your friends are mean. I still have to use her to take care of everything. No, I'm not going to look at... No, I can't look at pictures of you. No. No. You don't have... I only saw like one naked of you, and I was like, God, no, I'd never stop masturbating in that picture. You too. I had them. I did. I know. I used them a lot. I know you know. I strong noggin. I get it. I'm sorry. Put on a foil hat at night when you sleep. No, I'm not going to think. I won't think about it. That's why I stopped. Just ask Kylie and Kim. No, Kim's real nice. Well, I was in good shape when I was at our high point. Yeah, I was pretty good looking. Yeah, I was. Yeah, it was back in 2017 when I had, it was first, or was it? It was shortly after, but I was still looking pretty good. You saw the pictures back when I thanked Dimas, and well, before I thanked Dimas, but on that, I was leaner and in better shape and could hold my own. And then what happened? The chemical poisoning just made, oh God, you look like the drunk people that live around town and try to hit on the women, and the women go, oh, gross, not if you were the last person on earth. Yeah, I was still pretty cute when I worked at Blake's, and Allie said, oh, gross, he was Ralph's age. It's like, excuse me, we happen to be very sexy, and, I am sexier than Steven Tyler and Mick Jagger put together, so don't gross me. No, she's just being cute. She's my sweetheart. I love her so much. She's so adorable. She's so pretty. She is. Okay, guys, I love you very much. We'll talk later.